Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an update on my deca panning. I must admit I am recovering from like a chest infection or a cough. I have no idea what it was, but this whole week I have had a really bad cough. I will say that there'll probably be more cuts in this video, more editing done to remove the coughing, because I don't want to be coughing all over your screens. Actually, to be honest, I wouldn't say really well. I just say I've got a really bad cough and I'm trying not to cough in front of you and my chest is hurting. I feel like I've maybe had bronchitis, but yeah, doing well. I feel like this year has not been a great year for me and my immune system. It has been attacked. I feel like today is the first day I've been able to actually talk and not die, which is a good thing. Anyway, let's get into this video. I am doing my deca panning project pan update. It's the 19th. I meant to do these on the 20th, but the 20th is tomorrow, so close enough. And I feel like I didn't want to wait until next Sunday to do this. We do have a rollout today, so we'll be rolling in something new. And let's get into it. Okay, so firstly we have my fragrance. This is my DKNY Red Delicious fragrance. This has been in since January, and I've actually noticed that we have made some like really good progress. I feel like at the beginning of this year we were like halfway through like this sticker on the bottom, and now we are like, you know, I've been really good about the progress of this. I feel like I've noticed that even when it's standing this way around, I can see that it has gone down a lot. We have used it 46 times this year, 7 times in this past month. I have, you know, really grown to love this fragrance again. It was a hardcore love of mine back in my uni days. I remember wearing this a lot in my uni days and in my college days, I would say as well. So yeah, it's like a nostalgic scent for me, I would say. We'll probably rolling this one out next month, as we've only got 4 more uses left to go, as this was for a 50 usage goal. So that's pretty exciting. Next month we'll be rolling this one out 100%. Okay, next we have my Glowberry brightening serum from Tropic. We have finished this. This is like completely finished now. Done. I actually finished this yesterday. We used it 8 times within this month, a total of 20 times, and that's what it took, 20 uses for this to be used up. It was brand new, not used before I rolled this in, so that is an empty as well in my collection, which again is very exciting as I'm trying to make my collection smaller. This is one thing to tick off in my collection, so yeah, I'm actually really happy about that. Then we have the one eyeshadow that's currently in here, which is from my Cremated palette, and in here we are working on the shade called Goodbye, which is the shimmery silvery shade over here. Now I have used this 4 times this past month, a total of 11 uses, and you can see the disturbance is up here on this corner. Nowhere near pan as of yet. I know how deep these are, so gonna take a while. I'm just enjoying wearing this, to be honest. I do like this silver shade that I picked out, and getting some more uses in this palette because I feel like this is one of my least used palettes. Then we have my lip product called Beehive from Topshop, which is looking like this. I feel like there's not really much change, but show you guys this nonetheless. So I have got this rolled in for 10 uses. I used it 2 times this past month for a total of 4 uses. And that's pretty much it. It's not my favourite. I would say these aren't like the best coverage lip products I own. And they do kind of, I would say, they're quite, I can't quite explain it, but they're kind of like liquidy-ish. Like they don't have, like when you put it's not like full coverage. It's kind of streaky, is that the right wording? I don't know, but yeah, not my favourite. So at least this one anyway, it's not that great, but I used this 2 times this month, a total of 4 uses. I think I already said that, but yeah, I still got this in for 10 uses, so 6 more uses and then it's gonna be rolled out. So then we have This is also a lip product. This is The Damned by Topshop as well. Now this is, I know I just said that these aren't the best quality. I mean, this again is not the best quality. It is again quite, it's not like it like sticks to your lips a lot, but it does have more full coverage, although it is a bit more, you know, it doesn't like stay on. It might stain a little bit at the end of it, but like the full coverageness doesn't stay on for too long. You have to like make sure you don't like lick your lips or eat something or drink something to keep the best quality of this. Anyway, that's how I feel anyway. I used this only 2 times. This was rolled in last month, I must say, so we got it in for another 8 uses. This is also in for 10 uses as well. But yeah, this is also, you know, you can see this was one of my favourite lip products back in the day. It's got a lot more usage than the Beehive shade. This is also very in for now, so hopefully now that it's kind of like more autumnal, the leaves are changing, I can literally see a tree beyond some houses that is turning yellow. So I feel like we're now in autumn, that this may get more uses this month and going forward, because this is kind of like the vibe, the era to wear it a little bit more. My voice is going. Let me go and cough a little bit. And then finally we have this blush. This was also rolled in last month. This is my Life's a Peach blush by this is my sleek blush in Life's a Peach. It is this orange shade, which I absolutely love. This is my favorite blushes because it really works well for my skin tone, for my eyes. I feel like orange blushes really work for me. Anyway, we used this 4 times this past month. This is also in for 10 uses, so we've got this in for another 6. I am working on less blushes at the moment, so this might actually rack up through that a lot faster, as we're only working on like 3 blushes at the moment, which is, you know, pretty good. Like I'm pretty happy with the amount of blushes I'm working on, but yeah, there we go. So with that being said, that is all I'm currently working on. We're going to now shuffle my cards and hope I don't get a joker. So I haven't again looked at the Decapanning spreadsheet yet, so I don't know what the prompts are for this month. We shall see. We just shuffle. The amount of coughing I'm having to do. Ugh, this cough is diabolical. Okay, I think that's enough shuffling. I'm just going to then like that. Okay, let me open now the spreadsheet. I haven't actually looked at this. Crazy, huh? Don't quite know what I'm gonna roll in. Let's see what the gods have for me today. Alright, let's see what we're gonna roll in. That is the 7 of Hearts. Broken. Something that is broken. Okay, so the item I'm going to roll in is my NARS palette. I'm not going to show it to you upright because it will just fall out, but there is a shade in here that is broken. So hang on, let me real quick open this and then like position you so you can see it. So I think I'm going to work on that one. So let me just, okay. So yeah, this shade here is broken. This shade is, what shade is that? Shade is called Basic Instinct. Anyway, we're gonna work on that one. I believe that's called Basic Instinct anyway, I'll double check. But I am gonna work on that one, and I don't quite have an idea of how long we're gonna use it. Maybe until just the end of the project. If you guys may recognize this, as this was my pan palette before my current one. So always have to be working on this eyeshadow palette. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I'm gonna work on that one and just see how we can, like, I'm not going to remix it. What's the word? Repan it? That's the word. I'm just gonna see how much of it I can like use in this project, I guess. And then in the future I probably will replan it, but for now we're just going to leave it as it is. I feel like that's a good item to replace in this project. Pretty happy about that. Next month do I think anything will roll out next month? Probably not. I think we're going to probably be staying with these items through next month, so we will see. But I do think actually maybe the blush could potentially be rolled out. Depends how much I wear makeup, as I do like have other blushes that I'm working on, so we'll see. The blush is probably the most likely out of the items I've got in, but we will see. Anyway, that is my update for you guys today, and I will see you guys next week, hopefully, when I am not dying of a cough. I've got through this really good. Like, I can feel it in my throat right now. Like, I'm like forcing myself not to cough for you guys, but I have been I think I've had probably since Monday a total of like 5 hours sleep. I will see you guys next week.